Welcome back. The NBA playoffs 2 years ago. A Twin Cities tattoo artist and Timberwolves superfan went viral for offering to ink 2 words onto people, Nas Reed, on anyone for $20. Well, this playoff season, Nas is still playing, but the artist is no longer tattooing as he turns his attention to his own battle. Ian Russell has more on what he's facing and the love he's receiving. Full circle.
We're almost done for today.
Like an arm full of tattoos.
So we're just adding on to finish his sleeve. Yep.
It's never really done until the last piece is finished.
It's so difficult.
And at Beloved Studios in Roseville.
He hasn't worked at all since January.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, we don't know when the time is going to be when he gets to be back.
When their missing piece will come back.
It feels empty, like definitely.
For the last few months, J.C. Strobel's time isn't filled with tattoos.
Yes, sir.
Not even the Wolves ones he helped make famous. It's filled with this.
Anthony Edwards. You want to say it again? Who's that? Who's that?
A silver lining.
Anthony Edwards.
Amongst gray skies.
You want to cherish every single moment, dude.
Last December, JC woke up with a migraine, unable to text his clients. His wife, Anna, said they should go to the hospital just in case. Doctors said they had to stay overnight.
And the next morning, they told us, hey, you have a brain tumor.
JC was diagnosed with a grade 3 oligodendroglioma, a rare, fast-moving brain tumor.
Grade 3 is kind of similar maybe to how you would think of like a stage 3 cancer. It's like when a cancer turns aggressive.
Doctors removed it, leaving a portion of JC's brain just gone.
Area of my brain that I was affected was my literacy, my reading, my writing, and it also took a large portion of my vision. Like, I can see that says dark chocolate, Himalayan, pink Himalayan salt.
Texts are hard to read. Driving may no longer be possible.
I'm not near tattooing right now.
Straight lines are nearly impossible to draw.
Have to basically relearn how to be a tattoo artist from the very beginning of learning how to draw again is quite the endeavor.
JC's client base has exploded over the past several years as well. He and fellow artist Jesse George started the Nas Reed tattoos that hundreds of people now have.
I have this amazing community of people around me. Like, I feel like the luckiest man in the world.
That community isn't just family, artists, and clients. It also includes the team he loves.
Right before JC goes in for surgery, he got a nice little video from Nas Reed himself.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm about to go into brain surgery. Like, thanks, Nas Reed. Like,
his tattoo inspiration now cheering him on.
We got to meet Nas Reed.
got to go to a shoot around. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we saw the warm-ups.
Wanting to make sure he was doing all right.
I can't imagine a sports team that is this integrated and tangible in a fan base like this.
JC doesn't know when or if he'll be able to tattoo again.
I am not the tattoos I make or the straightness of the lines that I draw.
But that doesn't matter right now.
We didn't know this was coming for us, but we're gonna be okay.
His recovery will take months, if not longer. And until then,
What are you doing?
this is all that matters.
It's a reminder that we have right now, and we gotta just utilize the moments that we have. All right, go, 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 go.
Ian Russell,
Oh!
KARE 11 News.
It's good advice for anybody. JC is still fully in recovery mode right now and has been going to occupational therapy to help build his motor skills back. He's also on medication to help slow the spread of his cancer. They're hoping it does that for as long as possible. Well, in this life, time is the one thing everyone has in common, but everyone spends or serves time differently. Jessica Hart takes us inside a Minnesota prison where 4 inmates spend their time documenting history.
If life was a mirror, time to reflect would be infinite.
It's a quick turnaround, so we're always thinking far ahead.
But time is finite.
These are the definites that will happen within the March edition.
Time ticks even faster in this Bayport newsroom where 4 people produce a monthly newspaper.
This is our January edition of the Prison Mirror, and it's the first edition that this team has put together as a team.
A newspaper written behind bars.
Kind of nice to be able to offer that to fellow inmates.
Tom Cantalupo is the Prison Mirror senior editor.
As a team, we want to make sure that we're finishing strong for the paper, especially if it doesn't continue.
The paper is produced at the Minnesota Stillwater Correctional Facility.
The prison was here before it was a state.
Like Time, the prison's lifespan is finite. And when the doors permanently close in 3 years, no one knows what will happen to the paper.
One of the things that I wanted to do was make sure that, if and when the paper ends, that, it's done respectfully.
Associate editor Tim O'Mara is the team's resident historian.
They couldn't have outside papers, so they made their own, and I thought that was awful inspirational because they're doing what they needed to do to keep themselves occupied in a positive way, and I don't think it's much different now.
Nearly 140 years separate this staff from the paper's first edition in 1887.
I just wanted to be remembered as a publication that was done by prisoners for other prisoners and to just help them.
A publication that reflects on people's time.
What led you into
your life of crime? Just
life?
put that, yeah.
Into
your life of crime.
your life.
A publication capturing history as it's being written.
I think a lot of times, society wants to forget about us. You put us in a box and, okay, that's that. But that's not what's happening here. People still have lives that they're living, and this is important stuff.
Even in a box, people can find purpose, sharing their stories and things happening within these walls.
And I love hearing people's stories. Oh my God, I love hearing people's stories. I've never worked on any previous paper before here. I've only been incarcerated for going on almost 4 years. So yeah, definitely the newest, the greenest.
Ryan Aker is the youngest guy working at the country's oldest continually printed prison paper.
And it's like, there are good things happening here.
Good things worth sharing.
Right here, we have an article on the tattoo program at Stillwater.
Tales over time told in a place whose time is up.
It's a privilege to be able to just be involved.
In Bayport, Jessica Hart, KARE 11 News.
Stick with us. We got more news and weather coming up after the break.